Hey folks, if there's one thing I learned about 2.5 years ago, I've been online now for about 2.5 years, um, doing extremely well, I must say. Going to be even doing better now because of this UFUN opportunity. Here's what I would tell you. It doesn't matter what they're doing. All that matters is what you're doing. So I want you to think about that. Hey guys, it's Miles Seegers for the UFUN Global Wealth Phenomenal team. This is our second hangout. It's our official hangout. It's our second, but it's our official. I want to welcome you all here tonight, and I do apologize for the last minute time change. Just a scheduling conflict. I have another I have another event that I need to be on at 8 o'clock, so I had to move things around. And I know because of that, a lot of people probably can't be here, but this is being recorded. I do prefer that people be here so they can ask questions live. I'm even going to invite you folks in the future to actually come on the Hangout. So I had to move it an hour earlier, and I know that affected some people. So not a problem. Again, this is being recorded, so those people that couldn't be here, maybe they're working, sleeping, what have you, they'll be able to watch the recording. So, guys, we're going to get right into it because I got a lot of stuff to cover, and I don't have a lot of time to cover it. So I'm going to do my best to get through some of the things I wanted to talk about tonight. And what I don't talk about tonight, guess what, guys? I will be talking about next week, because the way we're going to do, folks, the way we're going to do these Hangouts, it's not going to be on a set schedule. I'm going to do them as I deem appropriate. So maybe once a week, maybe every 2 weeks, maybe every 3 weeks. Who knows? But I will tell you this. When I do have them, I will certainly give you a heads up, at least a couple of days ahead of time. I'm going to try to make it 2 or 3 days ahead of time so you folks can make the appropriate plans and schedule whatever it is you have to do. So I'm telling you now, we will be having another hangout. Excuse me. We will be having another hangout next week. I'm not sure on the day. Probably, I mean, off the top of my head, probably Wednesday maybe. And what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to play with the time. I will be changing the time. I might do it in the afternoon. Those of you that are in the U.S. on the East Coast where I am, who knows? I might do it 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not really sure, guys. What I'm trying to do is I'm playing with a couple different times so I can make it fair to everybody who wants to be here live, you know, and ask me questions live, or you know, maybe they want to jump on the Hangout. Folks, I have a lot of team members that are all over the world, overseas. You know, so what are some of the hot spots for my team members? The Netherlands, Australia, Sweden, Hungary, India. Guys, they're all over. So a lot of my team members right now are sound asleep. I understand that. So thank God for technology. Thank God that this is being recorded. So let me kind of jump right into things. And before I do that, folks, let me just check on a couple of things, make sure everything is working the way I want it to. You never know with Google technology. And if you're all here, guys, folks, there are people here that they may not be in the chat, so you think there's not many people here, but folks, there are a lot of people here. So I don't want to go down the list saying hi to everybody. That will take up the whole entire Hangout. So I just want to officially welcome each and every one of you. Those of you that have joined my team, you folks have no idea how much I appreciate you and what I want to help you do. I mean, folks, let me tell you a little quick story about me, those of you that really don't know me. I jumped online about 2.5 years ago. And before that, I was a real estate investor, and I also was an agent. Still have my license. I still hold properties. And the question I get, so Miles, are you still investing? Are you still doing real estate? Here's the answer. Yes. However, not actively, because I do not have time. My time is taken totally by my internet marketing business. So I got an eyelash in my. So to answer the question, when I find time, I will do some more investing. I don't know when that's going to be. Again, I do have properties. I do have rental properties, and they kind of run on their own. So we can talk about that on another webinar. But I will say because I have a soft part. Is it part or spot? I have a soft spot in my heart for real estate investors because I used to be one. I'm not an active one anymore. I'm passive. So for all of you real estate investors out there that understand this concept called passive income, and again, that's why I got into real estate over 10 years ago, mainly because of the passive income that could be generated. Not necessarily the type of income where you need to hit the pavement and you need to do things to bring it in. It was the passive income. And that's what really attracted me to real estate. And that's also what attracted me to this UFUN business model, because folks, we are talking about true passive income. Now, I'm gonna break that down for you just a little bit. And for those of you that are here, maybe you don't, maybe this is your first time hearing about UFUN. This is your first time hearing about UToken. I'm not going to go into depth explaining exactly what it is, because again, this is a team hangout. This is really for my team, and anyone that's on my team, they already know, they already understand. Well, to some point, they understand what the UFUN UToken business model is. So I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I will give you a real quick snapshot of what it is. UFUN is a company out of Asia, okay? And what they've done is that a lot of people are trying to actually copy now. But what they've done is they've created a digital currency. Now, I could talk about this, folks, for the next 2 hours. I could get real technical and real into it, and I'm not going to do that, folks. Those of you that don't know what we're doing here, or what is UFUN, what is UToken, here's what I would recommend you do to kind of streamline things. There's a yellow button below the video that you're watching, or below the screen that you're watching. Not now. Okay. Not right now. Pay attention. But after the hangout, click on that yellow button, and you're going to see a short, about 37-minute video webinar presentation, and my partner Jameson Palmer will explain to you exactly what is UFUN and what is this UToken business model. So real quick, I did promise I would tell you a little bit about it. It's a digital currency. It's now, for those of you that understand what digital currency is, it's not a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, which I'm not going to talk about, Bitcoin is more or less a crypto type of currency that has made a lot of people money. I have, okay, folks, get this, stay with me here. I have real estate investing buddies. Okay, you know I have a real estate background. You know that, right? Unless you just got here late. And they got involved in Bitcoin years ago. And they were telling me about it. But years ago, I was deeply involved in my real estate business, mostly doing wholesaling, mostly investing. And folks, I really didn't have time to look at anything else. I just didn't. I was hitting the pavement, you know, going through properties, working with contractors, doing all those fun things you have to do as a real estate investor. So anyway, a buddy tried to turn me on to this Bitcoin opportunity, and just the name didn't sound too good to me. Bitcoin? I don't have time to look at that. So that was years ago. And would you know, even though I'm not really a fan of Bitcoin, a lot of people made a lot of money with Bitcoin. Bitcoin turned a lot of people that were there at the beginning, just like you're here, hint, you're here at the beginning, of UFUN/UToken. That turned a lot of people into millionaires, very wealthy. I'm telling you, I know some of these people. I do not talk about Bitcoin that much because it's kind of a sore, it's like a thorn in my side, because I actually know people that tried to get me involved with it years ago when the opportunity was prime, and I didn't look at it. Needless to say, some of my real estate investing buddies no longer do real estate. They no longer do anything. A lot of these guys were, well, they're friends of mine, so they won't mind me saying this. A lot of these guys were lazy to begin with. So now that they were able to profit from the Bitcoin explosion years ago, they're somewhere on some island just sitting back. I know one, I think one of them is in Panama or somewhere. He doesn't work. He just does nothing. He lives off the earnings of the opportunity when he joined Bitcoin. So folks, here's my point. Here's my point. Think about this. Bitcoin was not backed by anything. There was no reserve. There was no, I would call it checks and balances. It was just kind of like the Wild Wild West. Although it still did good. Now, if you try to join Bitcoin today, which you still can, it doesn't really make sense monetarily, in my opinion, to get in because the price of the Bitcoin is too high. So now we have this new business model called the UToken. And the UToken, okay, briefly, guys, I really don't have much time to talk about the history, but UFUN understood that, you know what, I'm speaking of the US dollar now. I'm in the US, I'm in the United States. You know, the US dollar is not worth much of anything anymore. We know that. As well as other currencies around the world, they're not very stable in the economies. There's just too much instability with the currency as we know it. So UFUN, this Asian company, looked at the fact that there's a need. There's definitely a need, you know, in 2015 and beyond for a new currency, a digital currency. So what they did, they created this digital currency called UToken. So stay with me here. UToken looked at the Bitcoin business model and said, "Oh no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work for us." So the way they've done it, even though a lot of people made money, the way they've done it, we can't have that. So, and I love their concept of looking at things because they looked at the Bitcoin opportunity as well as many others that are out there, and they looked at the flaws and they said to themselves, well, if we're going to put something together, if we are going to create a digital currency that we want to be able to use and have millions of people use all throughout the world, we are going to need to fill a bunch of holes. We're going to need to take a look at what are the downfalls, what are the deficiencies of these other currencies, and we are going to we're going to need to make sure that we solve those problems when we create our currency called UToken. And that's exactly what they did. You can go to different websites, you'll see comparisons all day. Just the simple fact that UToken is backed by a reserve, an actual bank. It's not just a Wild Wild West type of currency, which a lot of them are out there. Also, I like the fact that when you join UFUN, when you purchase a UToken, I mean, guys, I really love this because also, let me just mention this too, I also have experience in the stock market. So anybody that wants to talk to me about finances, let me take it a step further. I also have an accounting and business background, graduated from Drexel University. Now, I never mention that, folks, because it's not important. And to me, a lot of people that talk about their degrees or whatever are bragging. And to me, it's just a piece of paper. You know, in fact, I'm not practicing accounting right now, am I? But the point I'm getting at is, folks, I do have a business background. And when I look at anything, I look at it from a business sense. And I need to kind of end this story, guys. I got a lot to cover. I have not seen anything out there like UToken. The stability, what it's going to do for you if you're looking to build a portfolio, folks. This is not an investment. I really don't want to use that term in investment. This is a currency that, again, I already mentioned, is backed by a reserve. We can talk about that on another Hangout. But what's really unique about this is when you buy into UToken versus some other investment, and again, this is not an investment, you have to understand that there's a lot of volatility with other investments, other currencies, where the price, whatever you're buying into, may go down. That's normal, especially like the stock market. Price fluctuates up and down. It's just Wild Wild West. But the thing, folks, about UToken is whatever price you're buying in today, I believe the UToken is 0.164 cents as of today, that price will never go down. In other words, whatever price you're coming in at will never go down. It will only go up. It will only increase. And there's reasons for that. We can talk about that also on another Hangout. But guys, this is unique, because the only time, stay with me here, folks, the only time, and I am hoping this happens, and I know it will happen based on past history. I just said the price of the UToken will never go down. It will not. But the only time it will decrease, the only time it will not go down, but decrease. There's a difference, folks. Listen, there's a difference. The only time that will happen is when the company does a split, like they do in the stock market. When the company does a split, and trust me, folks, if you have UTokens right now, you want it to split. You want the UToken to split. And when we reach $1, which we will, when we reach $1, at that point, I believe it's going to split. Now, what will happen is, of course, you will have more UTokens, and the price of your UToken will be a lesser price because it's split, but your overall portfolio will be the same price. In other words, if I have a UToken account portfolio, and that account is worth $1 million, when it splits, the price of each one of my UTokens will be less. I'll have more UTokens now, but my portfolio will still be worth $1 million. Not to mention that they are looking to go public when we do split. So anyway, guys, man, I could just talk about this stuff all night, but I have some notes here, which I haven't even looked at yet. So I got to get right into it. I know you guys probably have questions. I'm going to try to answer your questions. And I got to have this stuff done by 8 o'clock. So before we do that, I started to do this 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. All of you who have joined my team, joined UFUN, joined the UFUN Global Wealth Phenomenal team, I want to welcome you to the team, folks. And I want you to know that I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, that you put your faith in your belief in me. I understand that you've looked at UToken, you've looked at UFUN, you've looked at UToken, you've done your due diligence. You're like, I want to get in. I want to get in. That's it. I don't need to hear anymore. I've seen enough. I know this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I want to get in. But you just didn't get in. You joined my team. There's many other teams out there. Many other popping up every day. There's many other teams out there you folks could have joined, but you joined my team. And I want you to know I sincerely appreciate that. And I'm going to do everything in my power to... Folks, I'm going to say something here where I'm going to stretch myself a little bit. No income disclaimer, because I'm going to help you, but there's things you will need to do too. This is a partnership. There's things you will need to do. I understand what we have here, folks. I understand. I mean, I've been through hours and hours and websites and tons of literature and watched tons of videos about UFUN and UToken. And I will continue doing that. The reason why I do that, folks, is because I want to get as much knowledge as I can. So when I'm speaking about this topic, I can speak about it in an intelligent manner, and I can answer almost any question you guys may have. So let's just say I know a lot about this opportunity. So what I'm going to say right now is not far-fetched. Any one of you listening to the sound of my voice, if you are on my team, and you sincerely, not just kind of, or maybe, or hey, Miles, that would be nice. If you really, I mean, folks, dig deep down in your heart and soul. If you really want to become a millionaire, and guys, we hear millionaire. Folks, $1 million is a lot of money, but it's not what it used to be. I think 2 million is better. So getting to millionaire status, folks, is not impossible. And what I want to share with you folks is, without putting an income disclaimer here, because I don't need to, I want to help each and every one of you who are on my team. I want to help you get to millionaire status if that's what you want to do. And I say it this way, if that's what you want to do, because in order to do that, you're going to need to do some things, okay? The UFUN business model, the UFUN opportunity, has two components to it that I love. The one component, real quick, is a passive component where you purchase U tokens and you just sit there. You just sit there without doing anything, without signing any people up, without doing any marketing, without doing nothing. You sit there, and as the price of U token increases, you will earn money. I can't say any plainer than that. The other opportunity, the other side, that other business part of it that maybe you might be interested in, is building a team, building a downline. Now, what's cool about this is, let me get this out right now, folks. This is not multi-level marketing. It's also not network marketing. Here's what I will tell you. The compensation plan is based on network marketing. The binary tree where your downline is formed is based on network marketing. So having said that, you're thinking to yourself, well, Miles, isn't it network marketing? No, it's not. And here's why. Because, folks, I've been in network marketing now for over 2.5 years. And what I've learned in 2.5 years, you could put into 10 years. So I know network marketing. Okay, I'm in a network marketing company right now. This is not network marketing, because here we have a concept, a business model. I don't really want to call it a product. I'll just call it a business model that basically sells itself. This is not something where you have to go out and try to find people. I mean, you can certainly do that, but here's what I'm telling you, folks. When people realize what you're doing, people will see what you're doing just through casual conversation, or if you actively want to build a team, of course you'll do some marketing. I'm going to show you how to do marketing, but you don't necessarily have to do that. This is the type of business model where people are going to come to you. All you need to do is show them the 37-minute presentation, and then they will make a decision, folks. They will make a decision on their own. It's really that simple, because here's what I will tell you. Because I don't care how great something is, there will be somebody else that doesn't like it. That's just the way it is. So this is the type of business model where either people are going to get it or they're not going to get it. I know that there are so many people out there that are jaded, they're afraid, they think that everything is a scam. And I can tell you, folks, everything is not a scam. So I thought my screen froze for a second. I hope it doesn't. Folks, this is not, excuse me, guys, I'm getting over a little cold here. This is not, I really don't want to talk about this too much, guys, because it's really ridiculous. This is a proven business model that works, that has already created, I'll just say a lot of millionaires already. And the beautiful thing about UFUN, U token, folks, we are just getting started. So again, if you want to know more about what we're doing here, why I'm so excited, why my team is so excited, click on the yellow button below this video after I'm done speaking, and you can find out more about this opportunity. And you can certainly get back to me. I know I have my info somewhere on that page when you click on that button, so you can certainly get back to me and you can ask some questions. So let's get going, guys. And I also want to check and see if there's I'm going to have to come back to some questions. I know that. Okay, cool. All right, folks, let's here's what I want to share with you guys. Again, folks, this is a team hangout. This is not a webinar presentation to sell you anything. This is a private team hangout, which I've invited you to come to, even though you're not on the team. So sit back, relax, take notes, whatever you don't understand. Hit me up later. I'm sure I can help you with that. So team, let's get right into it. I wanted to let you guys know that I know a lot of you are waiting for your account to be set up. And let me just explain it this way, guys, because what I'm going to talk about here, what I do for you folks, if you are building a team, if you are building a downline, you are going to be doing the same thing. And when the time comes, guys, I will show you in detail what to do. I will share my screen with you. I will show you how to place people. I will show you how to create accounts. I will show you how to strategically place people. And I know many of you have already seen the videos created by Jamison Palmer, but maybe you'd like to see it in a different way. So I'm definitely going to either I'll do it on a live hangout or I'll just put something together, a little video presentation where you guys can just take a look at it. So I wanted to talk about accounts that are pending and wire transfer documentation, the whole process. So guys, here's what we're doing. Facebook groups. I have a love-hate relationship with Facebook groups because there's so much information being thrown around. Some of it's right, some of it's wrong. Some of it, people really have no clue what they're talking about, but they're just talking. So here's what I'm going to tell you, folks. Any information I share with you here and any information I share with you in our Facebook group, I'm going to try my best to not relay that information unless I'm like 100% sure or 99% sure, it's 99.9% sure that it's correct. So what I'm saying, folks, is I will be trying my best to give you the most accurate information possible. Now, for example, UFUN had, I'll say it this way, they never stopped the wiring process. That never happened. There were posts going on that, oh, so we can no longer send in wires. No. What happened, guys, is I'll tell you what's going on. I'll tell you what I know. They are backlogged. they are really, really backlogged because a lot of people understand, a lot of people see this golden opportunity, and a lot of people are sending wires. A lot of people are purchasing U tokens daily. So there's a manual verification process that the bank has to go through. Now, folks, stay with me here for a second. This is an Asian company. Their culture, as you know, is different from ours. So the way they do things is not quite the way things are done in the U.S. or maybe some other countries. And here's what I really mean. I'm not saying what they're doing is not good. What I'm saying is what they're doing, they're more thorough than most other countries, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, guys. They're more thorough. They're very thorough as far as verifying who sent in that wire. Did that money actually get deposited in the account? Folks, there's been some things going on. You know how people are, guys. People will always try to pull a fast one. There's been things going on, people doing some things they shouldn't be doing with the wiring process. So think about it, guys. All these wires going through, UFUN has to manually go through a manual verification process. And so what UFUN had stated about a week ago, they wanted to know if you folks would be kind enough to hold off. Not that you had to, but would you be kind enough holding off on sending wires until they got caught up? Because if you just have a pile of stuff and just more stuff keeps getting piled on top of it, you'll never get to the bottom of the pile. That was a week or two ago. Well, right after that, and then they had moved to wiring in two currencies, as you know, US and then euros. Now we're back to euros. So let me get that clear, guys. We're only sending in euros until further notice. Euros only. And the only reason why they're doing it is it just makes the process smoother for the bank. They're trying everything in their power to speed things up, get us points so you can get your account set up. Now, what they're doing right now, what they recommend you do, this will help expedite the process. Continue sending your wires. There's no hold on wires. If you guys want to send in wires, you want to get accounts set up, go ahead and do that. However, there's a little change, and if you're on my team, you know this change. You are sending me your wire proof, okay? All of you are doing that. And guys, make sure when you send that wire proof that all of your information is on there. You know, just getting a, because I've gotten some wire proofs where it's just the amount, but like the name is cut off. I mean, guys, I don't really care, okay? I'm just telling you what the bank wants to see. So make sure the wire proof is complete where that wire, they can see like you actually got the wire. It's, you know, your name is somewhere on that wire. And here's the other part. This will help expedite the process as far as getting your points. If you do what I'm going to tell you to do, you will get your points sooner, okay? Trust me, guys. They also want you to send in a copy, scanned copy or screenshot of your bank statement. And I understand why they're doing that. They want to see that the money came out of your account, okay? If you have a partner or something, that's fine, guys. Just send it to me. If it doesn't look right, I'll let you know. So you're sending two things now. And guys, this is from now on until further notice, until we get the gateway set up, and also until they make this huge announcement that I'm hoping is going to happen at the end of this week, if not this week, the beginning of next week. So this is what you want to do, folks. Send in wire proof plus copy of your bank statement. And if you want to, you know, cover up your bank account number or something, you know, if it shows on your statement, you can do that. That's fine. That's fine if you're uncomfortable with you know, sending in a bank statement. So you need to do that. That's the new process. And again, I updated that in a document file that was placed in our Facebook group, so you guys can see that there. Okay, next. And I'm going to be I'm looking at two different screens here, guys. I'm going to be jumping back and forth to another screen to see if you guys have questions. If you have questions, guys, put it in the chat, okay? post them in the chat if you have questions. Your downline in team building. Time is just flying, guys, so I got to really chop. Downline in team building. Folks, what we're going to do is on these Hangouts, whenever I have them, again, we're going to be having another one next week. I'm gonna share with you guys how I'm building my team. You guys know I'm an internet marketer, so I have a lot of U tokens now. I could sit here passively and just let my portfolio, I'll call it, grow as the price of U tokens rise. But I want to build a team. This is my business, guys. I love working with people, so I'm all for building a team and then helping those people build their teams. So I'm building a team. So what I'm going to share with you folks is how I'm building my team. I'm going to show you the strategy I'm using to build my downline, how I place people, and when I do that, folks, I'll just share my screen with you, okay? And probably what I'll do, let me just check something, guys. probably what I'll do, guys, is I'll use a dummy account or something. Hate to use that word dummy, but I'll use another account or something like that, guys. So we will be talking about downline and team building. Now, guys, I gotta go to this real quick. As you know, I created a very special group within our team, and that group is called the UFUN Global Elite Inner Circle. So what is it, guys? Well, it's a special group of people that I'm going to be working with, people that are not just looking to build passively, but to build actively. People that are looking to build a team and make a lot of money fast. Because, folks, building the passive side is more of a long-term play. But if you're looking to make a lot of money quickly, in spite of what the price of the U token is doing, you can do that certainly by building a team. So people that are looking to build a team, I want to invite you to my UFUN Global Elite Inner Circle. And so what are we going to be doing there? We're going to be doing some cool things that I need to go over real quick because I have another hangout I need to be on at 8 o'clock. Folks, there's a slight change. This change is needed after talking to some team members, after talking to other sponsors, and talking to other teams. Yeah, guys, I network with everybody. So there's a change with the UFUN Global Elite Inner Circle. Requirement for becoming part of this was 3 stars and up. Now, folks, the requirement, and this is not going to change, guys, after I tell you this, the requirement now is 4 stars and up. So to become part of the Global Elite Inner Circle, you need to purchase at least a 4-star and up. And there's only one more after that. So what I'm saying, guys, is it's for 4- and 5-star members. And as I talk about some of the benefits of being in this group, you will understand why. And I spoke about this before too. I know that might be a lot of money for some of you. Guys, you can certainly do a partnership. You can partner with another team member, and pool your funds, somebody that you trust, somebody that you like, and you can purchase a 4-star package. Now, because I know what you're thinking, guys, I can see into this screen, and I know what you're thinking. Miles, what about those of us who purchased a 3-star package when the requirement was a 3-star member and up? Well, here, I'll say this, guys. Anybody starting today, as of today, anyone that has purchased a 3-star and up prior to what I just said today, you will be included in my Elite Inner Circle. So if you purchase a 3-star yesterday or sometime before that, before I just made this announcement, I will honor that, and you will be part of my Global Elite Inner Circle. You're welcome. But starting today, guys, it's 4-star and up because I want to work with people who are serious about this business as I am. And guys, we're not just using money to say, guys, listen, folks. I'm not saying if you're a 1- or 2-star, you're not serious. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I've created this inner circle group for people that want to take it to another level. You could be a 1-star and you could be more serious. In fact, I have 1-star members that are more serious than some of my 5-star members. And yes, guys, I have some 5-star members who I guess they're making a lot of money doing something else, and they're just like, here, Miles, here you go. And I haven't heard from them. They're just sitting back watching the price rise. What can I say? Rich people are kind of strange in that way. So real quick, guys, some of the benefits of being in my UFUN Global Elite Inner Circle. You're gonna be included in my downline acceleration strategy. So what do I mean by that? Well, as people are coming in, as I am referring people, I am signing people up. I'm referring people. I'm placing these people in my downline, in my binary tree, which is getting really, really long. What I will strategically do is place some of those people in your downline. Now, this is how I'm going to do it, guys. we'll talk about this more too, because maybe some of you don't quite understand what a binary is. But a binary is basically a business model where there's two legs. There's two. You actually have like two teams. So you're going to be building your right leg, which is one team. And you're going to be building your left leg, which is another team. Your goal, guys. This is a lot of people talk about binaries and make it all complicated. Well, you guys know me. I try my best to make things simple and get right to the point. For a binary, guys, whether it's a binary compensation plan or a binary business model, this is all you need to know. As you're building that binary, you want to try to balance each leg. In other words, you don't want all your team members on your right leg, and then you have just a couple team members on your left leg. Because the company is going to pay you. The company is going to pay commission, give you bonuses based on the weaker leg. Yes, guys, that's just how they do it. That's how binaries are done. You're going to earn commissions, referral bonus, development bonus, all that good stuff, which I don't have time to talk about tonight. You're going to earn that on the weaker leg. So knowing that, as a smart, sharp business person that all of you are, knowing that, what would you do? You're going to balance both legs. In other words, I want 50% on this leg, 50% on this leg. I don't want 80% here and 20% here, because the company's going to pay me on that 20%. You understand, guys? So if the legs are balanced, not exactly balanced, you want to get them close. You want to 51% here, 49. You want to have them close. And then what the company's going to do, your commissions, your bonuses, and all, they're going to be paid based on your lesser leg. I hate to call it weaker leg, but your lesser leg. So what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to strategically place some of the people that I bring in, where I would be placing them directly in my downline. In other words, I would be placing these people on my left leg, because my upline is building my right leg for me. Stay with me, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look, and I'm going to see which leg you need help with. This is for people that are part of my elite inner circle. I'm going to see, because I can see everything, I'm going to see which leg you need help with, and I'm going to place people that I bring in on your leg. Now, you tell me if that's not cool. Oh, and by the way, when I do that, you will get a referral bonus. Not me, you'll get a bonus. How cool is that? So that's what I'm going to do, guys. That's one of the things I'm going to do. You will also have access to high-level marketing and team building private strategy hangouts. Yes, guys, we will get together on separate hangouts. Separate hangouts. I know it's probably going to be a small team, which is cool. We'll get together on separate hangouts, and we'll go over strategy, placement, all the good things that you guys need to know if you are looking to build a team, which you should be. Also, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to set up landing page. I'm going to be doing landing page and funnel review for you folks that are part of the elite. I'm going to look at your landing pages, your funnels. If you are, guys, if you're building one, if you are building a landing page, if you are building a little funnel, I'm going to take a look at that for you. I'm going to review it for you. I'm going to suggest some conversion strategies. Just going to recommend some things. Now, let's say you're part of the elite inner circle, and you're like, well, Miles, I don't have a landing page. Miles, I didn't build a custom landing page. I'm kind of new at this, Miles. I don't know what to do. Well, as part of being in my elite global inner circle, I will build it for you. I will build your landing page, and I will design your funnel after mine. So, you're welcome. We're going to also set up three-way Skype or Google Hangouts, if needed. In other words, guys, if you have a prospect. Now, guys, I used to do this with the entire team. But the team is too big now, guys. Come on. It's impossible. You guys, wait. You'll see. When you have 100 team members or 500 or 1,000, what I'm getting ready to share with you, you're not going to be able to do that with everybody. So I would advise also, maybe you want to create your own little inner circle. So due to the size of my team right now, guys, this is only for the inner circle group. If you have a prospect that is, they're looking to join your team, they're looking to join UFUN, but they have some questions, and you're not comfortable answering all of their questions. Well, I will be more than happy to jump on a three-way Skype or Google Hangout with you. And for lack of better words, guys, we're salespeople. I'm a salesman. For lack of better words, I will help you close those people, and they will, of course, join your team. So those are some of the benefits of becoming part of the Global Elite Inner Circle. That's for 4 stars and up, unless you purchased a 3-star package previously. Now, you're probably thinking, man, time is flying. I gotta go, guys. You're probably thinking, well, Miles, what about the rest of us? Guys, for the rest of you, as I said, we're gonna have these Hangouts. I'm gonna share with you what I'm doing. I'm also gonna share downline strategy with you, how I'm building my team. I'm also going to share landing page examples with you guys if you want to start doing some of your own marketing right now before the system is created by you-know-who, my mentor and friend Vic. So, guys, I'm going to cover a lot with you guys. Again, the elite group is just for people that are looking to take it to another level. But trust me, guys, I'm going to make sure if you're on my team, 1-star, 2-star, doesn't matter. I'm going to make sure that you're equipped with everything you need to know to build a successful business. No worries, guys. Folks, you know me. No worries. So what else do we have here? I think we're just about done, guys. I got like 5 minutes left. I also want to let you guys know, those of you that are in other businesses right now, maybe you're part of some other team, some other opportunity. I want to let you know that becoming part of UFUN will not interfere with whatever else you're doing. This is not something where you need to spend a lot of time with, or you need to like learn all these things. This is something you can do on the side. Remember, you're going to make money passively, and you can almost build your team passively. As far as getting people attracted to this business model, guys, it's really easy. It's basically just showing people the presentation, and then people will get it or they won't get it. And your downline, your team will build. So I just want to let you know that, guys. This is not. That's what I love about this. This is not like, oh, I'm starting a brand new business. It's going to take all this time, folks. This takes no time. I'll tell you guys, if you come to these Hangouts or you watch the recordings, you folks will learn exactly what to do, how to streamline your business. Now, real quick, guys, I got to tell you that I'm looking at my other screen here, guys. There are 4 people. I have you guys on a distribution list in my Google account. I'm also creating a list for my team through my Get Response account. Now, Get Response is a little funny. If an email address has been blacklisted, I can't add you to my list and Get Response. There's 4 of you, and guys, don't get freaked out over this. Some of you have had your email address has been blacklisted by Get Response. Doesn't mean you did something bad. It's just the way it is, and I don't have time to explain why an autoresponder would blacklist your email, but it has. So there's 4 people. What I'm saying, guys, is I want you to send me another. You can just create a Gmail account. Send me another email. Of course, I have your email. You're on my team, but send me another email where I can add you to my Get Response list. So, Anik Bolio, Anik, Jeff Brezel, and my brother Tony Robinson. And actually, my wife's email address. Okay, the email address that you have given me for UFUN, that's fine, but it's blacklisted in Get Response. So to put you on my list for Get Response, you need to send me another email. Okay, so that's that. Real quick, 2 minutes left here. And I'm glad I saved this for last. Any of you folks that are having problems sending wires, I don't care what part of the world you're in. If you are having problems sending wires, your bank will not send the wire in euros for some strange reason. Here's all you need to do, folks. And I've been doing this for a lot of team members. All you need to do is send me your funds. Yes, me. Send me your funds. Send your funds via PayPal to my PayPal account, which I know it's not listed here. I will send you an email with my PayPal account. Send me your funds. I will go to my bank and I will send the wire in euros on your behalf. When I get those points, I will create your account. Done. End of story. Now, if you can wire yourself, I'd rather you do that. Save me a trip to the bank. But if you're having problems doing that, or you can't find a bank that will handle euros, which happens in a lot of cases, I will be more than happy to send the wire on your behalf. Or maybe you're just not comfortable with doing a wire. You just don't want to do a wire. Guys, that's cool. I'm here to help you in any way I can. Send me your funds. You can trust me, guys, right? I'm not, you know where I am. Send me your funds and I will go to the bank, wire on your behalf. Guys, all UFUN goes by is points. When I get points, I can allocate those points to anybody. I could allocate your points to somebody, which I wouldn't do. So I'll wire it for you. I'll get the points. I'll create your account. Done. End of story. So that's that. Guys, I wish I had more time, but I have to run. I mean, I really have to go. I have to jump. I'm just checking something, guys. Okay. Wow. I have to jump on another Hangout. Folks, I really appreciate you being here. As you can see, we always have a lot to talk about. These Hangouts go so fast. So I appreciate you being here, guys. I'm going to take a look at the questions real quick. Okay, cool. If there's a question I couldn't answer, I will answer it after the Hangout is over. And you guys come back to this window and you will see your question answered. All right, guys, with that said, I'm Miles Seegers for the UFUN Global Wealth Phenomenal team. I appreciate you folks being here. I will see you sometime next week. Hope you guys got something out of this Hangout. Have a great night, folks, and I'll see you at the top, guys. Take care.